Hi everybody, welcome back. Let me just do that. Welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see by the title, I'm reviewing a movie called The Blackening, which you can find on Netflix. It won't be that long of video. I don't really have too much to say about this film, to be honest. I wasn't too thrilled after watching it. I just didn't really have much to say or felt much after watching it. I have a few things to say about it. But yeah, directed by Tim Story. It consists of an all black, basically, maybe by one or two characters cast, and is a movie which isn't for me. In short, it isn't. It's directed by Tim Story. He done the Fantastic Four films of the early 2000s, which, as a kid, I loved those movies. Although I wasn't too familiar with his name, I just loved those movies because of the characters. He also done Barbershop, which again I've not seen, but I'm familiar with it. I'm aware it's sort of a cult classic. Yeah, I was actually meant to see this film when it first came out the cinemas. I think it must have been quite a dry week, and that it was rated quite well by the critics. So I went to see it, and this is probably 2 years ago, something. Unfortunately, there was a leak in in the room in the cinema that it was playing in. So instead, the ticket got cancelled, and while we were there, we just had to book, and it was quite late as well, so we had to book another cinema at the very last, another movie at the very last minute. And due to being late, there was nothing really else on other than the movie Strays, which stars Jamie Foxx and Will Ferrell, and that was one of the worst experiences of the cinema I've had. I just hated that movie. It just wasn't. It shouldn't have even been a movie. It was one good idea. But this isn't a Strays review. This is the Blackening review. So I'll give you a brief synopsis. So it is, in short, sort of a parody of comedy movies and of the trope that always the black character dies first or always dies. It plays around with those ideas. And as for the story, it's fairly generic. It's not really, I don't think, meant to be super convoluted and unique. It's just a generic story, and it's more the characters and the topics that the characters debate, which is what is intriguing about the movie. Unfortunately, the topics that are debated, it's just not really up my street at all. Very, I just don't want to say very black, because it's not exactly, there's a better way to describe it. It's just very race orientated, a lot of the conversations and what it means to be black and what isn't. Just a bunch of stuff which doesn't interest me in the slightest. And really, it's quite political in a way. And for someone who just isn't political, or it's not that I'm ignorant to politics, but it really bores me. I just don't like it. I don't watch movies for that, to be honest. So it's just not up my alley, to be totally frank. So I just didn't resonate with me. There are funny moments in it still, and there's some funny characters, and it does have personality, the movie. And it's not a bad film by any standards. Well, I've just contradicted myself. It's not a poorly made movie, I should say. It has, I think, 87 or something on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't think it's that. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's that at all. But yeah, it just wasn't my style. Very forgettable, to be honest. And to be honest, I found it very forgettable. Not fun, and not for me, to be honest. But it's not for me. It wasn't really for me. Maybe people who are more politically inclined and not my ethnicity and a bunch of other stuff would perhaps like this movie. I just thought it was just a bit much. again, but maybe I'm just ignorant. Oh, maybe it wasn't for me. Excuse me. I don't think I've complimented the movie that much. I'm just trying to think what I did like about it. No, I think I've done everything. Really, I honestly don't think I have that much to talk about because it just wasn't something that struck a chord with me. And I don't want to trash a movie. And I don't mean to trash it. I'm not trashing it that way. It wasn't poo. It genuinely wasn't badly made. Just not up my street, man. Out of 100, I'm going to give it a 74. And that's all from me. Please like, subscribe, do all of that. Comment. See you in the next one. Bye bye.